Now, the greatest radio shows of all time.
Suspense.
The Shadow Node.
Washington calling David Harding, counter-spy.
Classic radio theater.
The Great Gildersleeve.
Fibber McGee and Molly.
Dragnet. Gunsmoke.
The Lone Ranger.
Now, step back into a time machine with your host, Wyatt Cox.
Good evening, friends of the Inner Sanctum.
Comedy this hour, the Milton-Berle Show, and a salute to summer sports. This episode of the Milton-Berle Show, sponsored, of course, by a nasty cigarette brand, that was Philip Morris, was originally broadcast on this date, August 21st, 1947.
From Radio City in New York, the Milton-Berle Show, with Bert Tilton, Jack Albertson, Arnold Stang, Mary Shipp, Arthur Q. Bryan, Jackson Beck, our singing star Dick Farney, the music of Ray Block and his orchestra, and yours truly, Frank Gallup. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we salute summer sports. The star of our show is no summer sport. Even in winter, he's known as a cheapskate. And here he is, Milton Berle.
Thank you, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Gallup, calling me a cheapskate? Why, at some of the biggest nightclub parties, everybody knows I'm always the first one who picks up the check and hands it to Howard Hughes. Thank you. There's more checks picked up here tonight. But I'm glad, Mr. Gallup, that they dropped that investigation. All that muck and mire, there's still a lot of muck, but where's Maya? Still a lot of muck. Where's Maya? Are you sore because I won't let you sleep? What is it? I mean, they're still looking for Johnny
Yes,
Meyer.
I know, but Berle, that's in the past. Today's papers are full of Bill Odom's round-the-world flight. He covered 20,000 miles.
I know. He must have trouble finding a bookie, too. The New York police drive, Mr. Gallup, is murder. I don't know how far they chased my bookie. All I know is that yesterday, when I phoned him, a voice at the other end said, "Deposit 10 rupees and go ahead, Sahib."
Oh, Berle, enough of your depressing drivel. Let's get on with our subject, summer sport.
Yes, Mr. Gallup, somehow I can't associate you with summer sports. I mean, summer's almost gone, and look at your complexion. The last time I saw a color like that was when somebody turned over a turtle. You really have a wonderful sun pail.
Oh, it's on these...
Time it, kid. Time it.
Shall we try it again?
No, we won't.
It's on...
Why let it die again?
It's on these summer evenings that I let myself go.
Well, what happened?
Well...
Yes?
It's not the sort of thing one talks about on the air.
Oh, come on, Mr. Gallup. Tell me, what do you do?
Well, twice a week, Deems Taylor and I pick up a couple of piano teachers we know in front of Carnegie Hall, and it's yoicks away to the outdoor concert at Lewiston Stadium.
Yahoo! That's living.
It is gay.
Yes, it is gay. Yes.
We all put on our Toscanini buttons, and off we go in the subway, singing snatches from Tristan and Isolde all the way to 145th Street.
How you must hate yourself in the morning. But, Mr. Gallup, what happens at the stadium?
Well, we get seats right down in front. Deems knows a man on downbeat.
No kidding. Big man.
Yes. During the intermission, Deems, that cut-up, he pokes a hole in the middle of his program and twirls it around on his nose.
And twirls it around on his clothes, you put. We could go on like this for hours. We got better taste. And when the concert is over...
Oh,
Mr.
it's usually a mad rush.
What?
We have to get the girls back to Phil's Spitality before midnight.
What mad revelry. Mr. Gallup, you simply must take me along on an evening like that. You really must. Sometime after I'm dead. You are a roue.
All work and no play, you know.
Yes, I know. And now, ladies and gentlemen...
A man isn't made of wood.
You jumped. And, Yes, and now, ladies and gentlemen...
The girls said they were over 30.
That was the other one before that. All right, enough with that. Gee, and now, ladies and gentlemen...
Am I not flesh and blood?
Barely. Please, Mr. Gallup. And now, in tribute to the tanned, tough, and rugged summer athlete who plays hard but fair, smashing his way to victory, tonight we present our cavalcade of summer sport. Oh, no. Block, please. Just a fanfare. Good. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, on to review the summer sports now being played the length and breadth of this land that is America. Yasha. Yeah, look. Will you take my word for it? Give up, Block. There will never be another Rubinoff. There will never be another Rubinoff. I don't like the tone of how you're not laughing. Leading off tonight in our sports cavalcade, we take you to Central Park, where the finals in the Metropolitan Horseshoe Pitching Contest is now underway. There, hidden by lush greenery and bushes, we find one of America's oldest sports taking place. Take it away, Central Park.
Oh, Mabel.
Oh, Marvin.
Excuse the technical difficulty. One of our microphones was misplaced. It's a big park, you know. We'll be back. We'll be back for the horseshoe match. We now take you to Lake George, where the national high diving champion, Stubby Higgins, is about to dive from the 200-foot board. Take it away, Lake George.
Thank you. We're stationed here directly beneath the 200-foot high board. Mr. Higgins has just reached the top. The lake is calm, smooth as glass. Mr. Higgins is testing the board. What a beautiful setting. There isn't a ripple on the water, smooth as glass. And there goes Mr. Higgins.
Well, what do you know? It was glass. And now, wait. I've just received word that they've switched the microphone to a different section of Central Park for the horseshoe match. Take it away, Central Park.
Mabel.
Marvin.
They must have a bicycle. I can't understand what's gone wrong with the horseshoe matches. Heaven knows how many ringers and leaners we're missing. Wait, let's wait. There's the signal. They're ready for us with the horseshoe match. Take it away, Central Park.
Oh, Mabel.
Oh, Marvin.
Oh!
Thank you, Charlie Farrell and Janet Gaynor. You were grand. Mr. Gallup, may I say that the summer sport we remember best is dancing. Dancing on a moonlit terrace with that one and only girl in your arms as you sang. Dancing in the dark till the tune ends. We're dancing in the dark, and it soon ends. We're waltzing in the wonder of why we're here. Dancing in the dark. Dancing in the dark with Cynthia. For years I danced in the dark with my Cynthia, and then one night someone snapped on the light and I saw her face. Ah! That's Cynthia. Cynthia, you showed up. No, that isn't Cynthia. I know my Cynthia. Cynthia was tall, stately, 6'4". What a picture we made dancing together, with her chin resting on the top of my head. Yes, dancing with my Cynthia in her backless evening gown. It was like holding a freshly plucked chicken. It was the little things I remember about Cynthia. The way she would snuggle up and whisper in my ear, "Look, Mac, you paid 10 cents to dance. Stop horsing around." The frisky way that she'd do the rumba. From the back, you'd swear it was a Bendix. In the middle of the dance, the way she'd laugh and toss her head. Her hair would fall down her back. I'd catch it just before it hit the floor. Remember those magical nights, Cynthia? We would dance cheek to cheek. I'd rub my stubble against yours. How I pleaded with you, Cynthia, to shave, but no, you wouldn't. You were afraid the other girls at the foundry would call you a sissy. But Cynthia, the thing I remember best is the way... is the way you'd cling to your partner. You wouldn't let go until you lifted his wallet. But remember, darling, remember, as long as I get half of the take, we will face the music together, dancing in the dark. No, please. No applause, no applause. The listeners will think we have a studio audience. And now... How true. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a sport that has always been popular with outdoor fans is professional wrestling. We have with us tonight none other than the heavyweight champion of Bergen County, New Jersey, Stanislaus Strangler Wintersnitz. Ladies and gentlemen, Strangler Wintersnitz.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of the radio audience.
Well, Strangler, what has been responsible for your success in the wrestling arena?
Strength, leverage, and brilliant strategy.
And if these don't work?
I carry a pair of brass knuckles in my belt.
Brass knuckles? Isn't that illegal?
In West Wing, we got a little motto. If you can't grab it, break it.
I see what you mean. Well, tell me, Strangler, haven't you a favorite hold?
Oh, yeah, I created it myself.
Yeah?
It's my own Wintersnitz double revolving butt.
Wintersnitz double revolving butt?
Yep.
Sounds terrifying. What are the details?
Well, I lie down in the center of the ring.
Yeah.
Then I lift my legs. My opponent then grabs me by the feet and drags me around and around the ring on my stomach.
Dragged around on your stomach? Well, that can't win you many wrestling matches.
I know, but it feels good.
Strangler, what was the most exciting experience that you ever had in the ring?
It was a free-for-all in Toledo.
It was a free-for-all in Toledo?
Yep.
A free-for-all match?
Correct. 15 wrestlers in the ring. The other 14 all weeped on me. There was a big pile with me at the bottom. I was being crushed. Crushed.
Yeah, well, what did you do?
I looked around frantically.
Yeah.
And there in front of my face was a big fat leg.
A big fat leg?
Yep. I reached up and took a big juicy bite.
Did the pile move?
You're darn tootin', it was my own leg.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Strangler Wintersnitz, and say hello to Babe Dietrichson's husband when you see him in Denver. And now, ladies...
Wait, stop everything.
What happened?
It's time for a message. August 12th, 1947, The Milton-Berle Show here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox.
Whether you're taking your pets on the road or a walk around the block, you need to be aware of heat stroke. Hi, I am Dr. Jose Arce, immediate past president of the American Veterinary Medical Association. It's important that pets get out and enjoy the warm weather and fresh air, but here are some reminders to help keep your pets safe in the heat. Tune into the day's forecast to see how hot it will be. Limit exercise on hot days or schedule walks earlier or later on the day when it's cooler. If outside, stay on the grass instead of the hot pavement. Make sure your pet has unlimited fresh water and access to shade. Never leave your pet in a closed vehicle, and leave your pet at home in air conditioning when you go out. If you see signs of heat strokes in your pet, such as excessive panting, drooling, unsteadiness, or abnormal gum and tongue color, call your veterinarian or nearest emergency clinic. For more info on summer pet safety, visit avma.org. That's avma.org.
Now on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox, more of Uncle Milty, Milton-Berle, August 12th, 1947.
Is that the finish? Okay. That was Tico, played by Ray Block and the Philip Morris Orchestra. And Ray, you've got a wonderful outfit there. Where'd you get it? At Barney's? And now to continue. That Strangler got me upset. To continue our salute to summer sports, we now present...
Summer Sports Forum tonight. Summer Sports Forum tonight. The question, will ping-pong balls ever take the place of tapioca?
Thank you very much, Mr. Gallup. A great summer sport is camping. How about some tips on outdoor cooking?
Very well.
A listener writes in and asks, what's the best thing to put on barbecued ribs?
Unguentine.
Oh, that's nothing. Mr. Gallup, you're almost as sharp as your nose tonight. I'm only kidding. I think you have a very nice nose. I wish I had it. Must be great for opening letters. And now, let us not tarry with meaningless banter. Let's have questions from the audience. Let's begin with this gentleman here in the open-toed pants. Your question, please.
Mr. Burl, my favorite summer sport is rowing my wife across the lake.
You row your wife across the lake, and what is your question?
Well, where can I get a boat? My wife is getting waterlogged.
Thank you, thank you. Next question. This young man here, blowing up his beach ball. Young man, what is your name?
My name is Guy Lombardo.
Guy Lombardo?
Yeah, now don't confuse me with the one who's the speedboat racer.
Oh, no, I won't.
I'm a band leader.
You have a band?
Yeah, you know, the sweetest music this side of Canal Street.
Well, there's a real Guy Lombardo and his Royal Canadian.
Oh, I know. We got an agreement. As long as I won't play in Canada,
yes,
he won't play in Bensonhurst.
All right, Guy. And you have a question?
A question? I got lots of questions.
Good. What is the
I'm always asking questions. That's the way I learn things.
I know.
I always say, if you don't know, ask. So I ask.
Well, then ask.
Ask what?
A question.
A question. What category do you want? Science, state capitals, movie stars?
Now, look,
What's the matter? You're too smart to ask a question?
I'm the one.
What, do you know it all or something?
I didn't.
You ain't got a question. Sit down. Next.
Quiet, now, please. Stop this wrangling. Now, if you have a question, ask it.
Okay. Where's my $64?
Please, now relax. Who's next? Oh, yes, this young lady in the aisle, boning a flounder. Young lady, what is your name?
Tallulah Feeney, I'm a homemaker.
I see. And you have a question concerning summer sports?
Yeah, how can I keep my husband from spending all his time horseback riding?
He rides his own horse?
Yeah, he got no saddle, so he has to ride bareback. You ought to see the calluses.
On your husband?
On a horse. What a nag. My husband bought him from a brewery.
A brewery horse?
What trouble? He won't eat nothing unless it's got a head on it.
He rides the horse around the neighborhood?
Yeah, it's embarrassing. Neighbors is always looking up and yelling, "Hey, Feeney, you sure look swell on that horse."
What's so embarrassing about that?
Half the time he ain't even on it.
Oh, I see.
He can't afford a stable, so he got the horse sleeping with us.
Mrs. Feeney, the horse sleeps in your bed?
It's awful. My husband's up until 4 a.m. getting the horse ready for bed.
It takes that long?
He takes his shoes off.
Wait a minute. You take the horse's shoes off before he gets into bed?
Sure, what do you think we are, slobs or something?
No, I think that's very neat.
The way he goes up to the Bronx on that horse, it's amazing.
What's amazing about going up to the Bronx on a horse?
By subway?
He takes the horse on the subway?
Yeah, it's really beautiful the way they take the turnstile in one leap.
Gosh, it must be something.
How he loves that horse. Once he took the horse to the movies to see the hucksters.
Wait a minute, that's ridiculous. A horse sitting in a seat at a movie to see the hucksters?
Why not? He was nuts about the book.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Feeney. Thank you very much. And now, to conclude our summer sports forum, let us all join in and sing a tribute to our nation's game, baseball. Oh, I come from Ebbets Field with a lump upon my head.
I seen the Dodgers lose a game, them bums they should drop dead.
Oh, you Dodgers, please try and stay ahead. 'Cause the Cards are right behind you, so
you'd better get out the lead.
You know, Mr. Gallup, we discussed every summer sport, but we've completely ignored the one that's probably the most popular, the sport of kings, horse racing.
Let's continue to ignore, shall we?
No. No, we're not, because it just... You have a wonderful personality tonight, Mr. Gallup, really. I mean, really, regardless. We won't ignore it because horse racing is very important because it just so happens I had an experience at a track a few weeks ago. I was just leaving the house around noon, and my wife and I... Gosh, 12 o'clock. I'll be late for rehearsal for my radio show. Goodbye.
So long, Pop. Happy egg laying.
Junior.
Goodbye, Milton. Have a nice rehearsal. Oh, wait, this paper dropped out of your pocket.
Give it back to me.
A racing form. Milton, you're going to the track.
Give this lady a box of Snickers.
Quiet. Look, dear, I can explain.
Now take it slow and wait for your laugh.
This is very funny. Look, dear, I can explain everything. Look, Mr. Bellows, head of the advertising agency for my radio show, gave me $100 to take out to the racetrack and bet a horse called Dark Disaster, and I have to go.
Milton, I'm sick and tired of staying home. I'm going with you.
Hot dog, where's my binoculars? This is going to be fun.
Junior, don't get excited, because you're not going.
You're kidding.
No, Junior, you are not going.
Okay, stand back. Here it comes.
No, Junior, please.
Oh, come on.
No, Junior, Junior, please. Junior, please. Stop it. Control yourself, please. There.
Arnold Stang was something else, wasn't he? August 21st, 1947, the Milton-Berle Show here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. The conclusion, along with another episode of Claudia, follows these important messages.
You ever make a change and then think, why didn't I do this years ago? Well, that's how people feel about switching to Medishare for their health care, especially now with inflation the way it is. People are very happy with the savings. Most families save about $500 a month when they switch. It's a huge help when prices are going up so fast in so many other areas. And Medishare's customer satisfaction rate is double that of health insurance. It's just a different experience, and people really like that. Medishare is an alternative to health insurance. It's a community of Christians who share each other's healthcare bills, and it's been going strong for over 25 years. It really is the gold standard, the most trusted name in healthcare sharing. Find out why people love it. Find out why they rave about the customer service, and find out how good it feels to save some money right now. They're super easy to talk to. Here's the number, 833-34-BIBLE. That's 833-34-BIBLE, 833-34-BIBLE.
Now on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox, the conclusion of the Milton-Berle Show. A salute to summer sports as Milton goes to the racetrack for his sponsor. This was broadcast August 12th, 1947. And Junior, he's being, well, I don't know if he wants to go or not.
Shut up! You drive me crazy. You'll go to the track with us. Now wipe the foam off your mouth and get ready. Come on, let's go. Boy, what a crowd. Junior, will you give that jockey back his cap, please? Where's the betting window?
Attention, please. The next race is the featured Suckertonian Handicap.
Oh, that's the race Dark Disaster's in. I'll go and bet Mr. Bellows' money. You wait here.
Milton, let me place the bet. I've always wanted the thrill of betting a whole $100.
Oh, okay. Here's the money. Go to the window.
Look, Pop, Dark Disaster is 40-1.
Gee, he'll pay Mr. Bellows $4,000.
Pardon me, friend. I can't believe my ears. Did I overhear someone say they was betting on that dog, Dark Disaster?
Well, yes, we're betting on
The horse ain't got a chance. Athlete's hoof.
Athlete's hoof?
They're just running him to help stamp down the track for the next race.
Well, listen, buddy, will you get lost, please? Dear, go to the window.
But Milton, we can't bet a horse that has athlete's hoof.
It's for Mr. Bellows. Go to the window.
The smart money's on Flying Hammerstein. The horse can't lose.
Milton, did you hear? Flying Hammerstein.
Go to the window.
It's fixed for Hammerstein. They got the horse so doped up he thinks he's a P-38.
No, will you please? Look, dear, go to the window.
Milton, we can't bet. Dark disaster.
But Mr. Bellows said
The
that...
horses are approaching the post. You have 2 minutes to place your bets.
Quick, darling, please, go to the window.
Milton, I'm betting on Hammerstein. You know how we loved Oklahoma.
Please, now. Mr. Bellows will ruin me. Go to the window.
Peanuts. Hot roasted peanuts.
Hey, Pop!
Oh, okay, Junior. Peanuts, one of those bags, quick.
Ain't got any. These are phonies. I'm a tout.
Will you go away, please?
Put your load on Hammerstein.
You see, Milton?
Go to the window.
Hammerstein's a cinch. They got a battery and 2 guys from Westinghouse under his saddle.
Oh, please, dear.
Milton, we can't throw away Mr. Bellows' money on Dark Disaster.
Go to the window.
Hammerstein can't lose.
Go to the window.
But Mr. Bellows will appreciate your changing his bet.
Go to the window.
I'm betting on Hammerstein.
Go. Give me the money. I'll make the bet.
No.
Go to the window.
The horses are at the post.
At the post. Mr. Bellows sent me here to bet Dark Disaster. I don't care who wins. Just bet Dark Disaster.
Well, all right, but Hammerstein
Go
is...
to the window.
Well, no gambler's blood.
I'll be glad when this is over.
Hey, Pop, want to go dollar with me on Hammerstein?
Oh, quiet. Look, the race is starting.
The horses are ready. They're off.
Come on, Dark Disaster. Dark Disaster. Hello, dear. Did you get to the window on time?
Yes, I just had to bet on Hammerstein.
Good. Come on. No. You didn't.
At the quarter, it's Dark Disaster in front by 2 lengths. Gadfly is second by a neck. Hortense is third. Little Dana is fourth. Lewiston, Cranus, Lytel, and Hammerstein.
No.
Milton, which way are they running?
Away from Hammerstein. Come on, Hammerstein.
At the half, it's Dark Disaster in front by 6 lengths. Gadfly, Hortense, Little Dana, Trobo Paulus, and Hammerstein.
I'm ruined. Come on, Hammerstein.
They're in the stretch. Here comes Disaster.
You're telling me?
Followed by Gadfly, Hortense, Little Dana, Trobo Paulus, France, and Hammerstein.
No, hurry, Hammerstein, hurry.
Go to the window. No, Dark Disaster can't win.
He did. It's Dark Disaster by 20 lengths, followed by... and Hammerstein.
Milton, stop staring at me.
Go to the window.
But they all said Hammerstein.
Go to the window.
Just tell Mr. Bellows what happened.
Go to the window.
Milton, where are you going?
Go to the window, huh? Well, there's only one place for me now. A desert island. Away from Mr. Bellows. Away from everybody. Nothing but palm trees, coconuts.
And Hammerstein.
Go to the window.
August 12th, 1947, milton-berle on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Now on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox, another episode of the soap opera Claudia. This episode originally broadcast August 12th, 1948.
And now, Claudia.
Oh, isn't it wonderful to go to bed early?
What's wonderful about it?
You know, like?
I like.
Then it's wonderful. Oh, sleep, 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 sleep. I shall wake up as fresh as a daisy in the morning.
Any fresher than you are, it won't be so daisy.
Flatterer.
I mean every word I say.
Are you sleepy?
Wait a minute, I'll see. No?
No.
No.
Well, maybe I should do something I've been meaning to do for a long time.
What's that?
There was a committee lady called me up the other day and asked me if I had some old clothes to spare.
Oh?
Maybe since I'm not sleepy, I should...
At least it's cool.
What's that got to do with anything?
Everything. If you're not sleepy, there's no use going to bed on a hot night.
That makes sense. Or does it?
Hey, how early is it exactly?
Oh, it must be a little after 10. I just finished giving the baby his last bottle.
His last bottle.
Mm-hmm.
I feel liberated.
No 2 o'clock feeding. I think I'm going to miss it.
Like a broken leg.
Oh, I think there's something romantic about getting up in the middle of the night.
To feed the baby?
Even for that.
Oh. That must be purely a female reaction.
You will kindly not call me female in that tone.
What tone would you like me to call you female?
No tone.
Oh.
You know, there's something not nice about being called a female.
Really?
It's not like being called woman or girl or anything else.
Female. Very descriptive. Very succinct. When used advisedly. Very apt.
I don't like it.
I didn't think you would, my little female.
There are times when I could cheerfully pull every hair out of your head one by one.
Is this one of those times?
This is one of those times.
Well,
and
if
cheerfully.
If you started now, we could get finished in time to go to bed, let's see, a week from Tuesday.
You're very smart, you male, you...
Now, that's where the sex is different. A man likes to be called a male. He likes it very much.
Oh, go to bed. I am tired of talking to you.
Whew. This is the night of miracles. My son no longer gets a 2 o'clock feeding, and my wife is tired of talking to you. Rapture, rapture, unforeseen.
I've got the patience of a saint, that's all I can say.
While you're in the closet, how about bringing me my pajamas?
Have to think it over.
I'll promise never to call you female if you do.
Oh, you better not call me female, whether I do or whether I do not.
Getting tough, aren't you?
Tough. Promise?
Oh, promise me. Oh, why is married life a series of bribes and promises?
All broken, one after the other.
Here comes the bribe, here comes the bribe.
Oh, David.
All right. I'll promise anything for my pajamas.
You must certainly love them more than me.
I do, indeed I do.
They're not here. Oh, yes, they are. They're on the hook under my bathrobe.
No, we didn't yonder in a yank tank. The bullfrog jumped from bank. Claudia, aren't you ever coming out? Are you sulking or thinking?
I never sulk.
And you never think, so what are you doing?
David, you mind coming in the closet and taking down this big box for me, would you please?
What box?
That one on the shelf, the blue one.
The blue one. What for?
Do you have to know what for everything? Can't you just do as you're told?
Man is a thinking, rational animal. He must be given reason.
You mean man or male?
Cornered. I mean male, but we let it stand at man.
Take down that box. Oh, while you're reaching, take down the box next to it, would you please?
Make up your mind if you want any others.
No, I know why I married a tall man. I wonder what's in that white one next to it. Well, maybe you better bring it down while you're at it, too. Whoops!
Uh-huh. There they are. Now they're all down. Help yourself.
You really are so handy around a closet, David.
If you have any complaints, get yourself another husband.
First thing in the morning, I will.
Now, you've got all these boxes gaily strewn out over the closet floor. Just what are you going to do with them?
More questions? I am going to go through them and see what is in them.
Pandora.
I've decided, seeing as it's so early, and you're not sleepy, I'm not sleepy, to go through my closet and sort things out.
Oh.
Just look at this stuff. A lot of it I never use, I never wear.
Mm-hmm.
It's a crime to keep it around when there are lots of people who love having them.
Certainly is.
Why, there are committees and committees collecting clothes every day.
It's a fine idea, darling, but do you have to do it now?
And what's the matter with now?
Nothing particular, but tradition has it that the night is made for sleep and the morning is made for cleaning out closets.
Poof to tradition. When the spirit moves and the occasion presents is more important. Now let's see what's in this box.
You're really going to give some of these things away?
I really am. Why do you look so surprised?
Oh, nothing. I just know how you hate to part with anything. Bits of string, empty medicine bottles.
That is where you are wrong. You couldn't be wrong.
Glad to hear it. So glad that I'll even lend you a hand and deliver the clothes to whatever committee you name the first thing in the morning.
That's my David. I'm going to give everything away. Everything.
All right.
Hey, look at this red scarf. Isn't it charming? It's such a beautiful red.
You'd look nice in that red.
Think so?
Mm-hmm.
Hardly ever wear it.
Well, in that case, then.
Still, if you say it's a nice color for me, maybe next winter I'll use it a little bit.
Darling, anything you don't use.
That's what I said?
Mm-hmm, that's what you said.
Oh. Well, and this red scarf. I'll start a nice pile of things to give away.
Come to think of it, I've never seen you in a scarf at all.
Oh, well, that's because I never wear them.
Then that takes care of this whole box. It's nothing but scarves.
David, not so fast.
Why not, since you never wear
But
scarves?
that's not the way to do it. It's not any fun so fast.
Oh, it's no fun so slow.
You don't have to help me. I didn't ask you.
Now, what about this box?
Those are sweaters. I put them away for the summer.
Mm-hmm. And which one didn't you wear last winter?
David, I am running this, not you.
It takes a man to organize
It
things.
doesn't need organizing.
All right. Now here. Which one of these didn't you wear last winter?
Let me see. Blue one, the brown one. Oh, and that nice soft gray one.
This gray one. All right. There they go with the red scarf.
David, I can't give the blue one away. Mama knitted it.
Well, Mama will understand.
What makes you so sure?
Oh, Mama always understands. That's what she's there for.
Oh, when'll I tell her that?
Now for your dresses.
Yes, my dresses. Now, let's see. The winter ones are in this moth-proof bag, and the others are hanging.
Hanging.
David, I am going to do this my own sweet way.
Of course you are. I'm only here to help.
We'll start on the winter clothes.
Very logical. Very. Now, I'll unzip the bag.
Good heavens.
What's the matter?
Have I that many dresses?
I think you've kept every dress you ever bought.
Oh, rubbish.
I never saw you in this brown one.
Oh, that's from before your time.
Oh.
That did used to look wonderful on me. It did all the right things.
Mm-hmm. And what are they?
Guess it doesn't fit me anymore.
No.
But you would be dazzling in it.
Brown is my color.
Try it on.
Mm-hmm. It wouldn't go over my broad shoulders.
Oh, well, it would fit your left arm.
Now, Claudia, get away from me.
Come on now. Just a minute. Hey, come on, bend your arm.
Now, watch out. You're breaking it, Claudia.
There. You are beautiful. You look just like me. Just like me.
Just?
Oh, darling, wouldn't you like to see a Mickey Mouse tonight?
I'm seeing one now. Thank you. David, you don't sound like me at all.
Now, wait till I get my hat and I'll be right with you.
No hat, sorry. You can have a babushka.
A babushka? What's a babushka?
The scarf. Well, if it isn't our old friend, the red one, waiting for you.
Lovely, lovely. I shall have a turban.
Oh.
Bing da hong da hong da hong daddy heedle da dong da dong.
You are the worst Turk I've ever seen.
I'm not a Turk. I'm a Swami.
Oh, is that what you are? Why didn't you say so?
Way down upon the Swami.
Oh, Dave.
Now, what other robes have you for me hanging there in the closet?
Well, do you intend for me to clothe your entire harem?
I certainly do, and I'll have you know that I have 40 wives. 40, count them. That's too many.
Much too many. Oh, you poor man.
Now, where's that blue dress?
Oh, it's stunning, too. Here, wrap it around your waist.
Get away now. I'll do it. It gives me a figure like an hourglass.
Like a minute glass, Swami.
Ooh-ee, the mirror.
Right here on the front of the door.
I'm stunning. There's no question of it. I am stunning.
David, you'll break your neck standing on your clothes.
I mean your toes. I need a few jewels now. Swamis usually wear garlands of jewels.
I haven't got any. How's a necklace of pearls?
One measly necklace? That's an insult.
It's the kind of insult I adore.
Ding da da hong da da heedle da da dong da da hong da da ding ding dong dong ding ding ding.
You can just see yourself.
Come in.
Probably one of your other wives.
Claudia, am I interrupting something?
Not at all, Mother. Will you dance?
I must be in the wrong place. I was looking for my son-in-law, not the state insane asylum.
Mama, this is a harem. Don't you recognize it?
David
I haven't been in a harem for years.
Don't you think David looks stunning?
That is not exactly what I would call him.
I said, your mother has no aesthetic appreciation.
None at all, never did.
David, your turban is falling over one eye.
Oh, that's the way we're wearing them this season.
That's a new-looking turban.
Now, what can we do for you, Mrs. Brown?
I thought you two came upstairs to go to bed.
Oh, we did, but then I had to clean my closet.
For charity.
That explains everything.
Everything?
Well, good night.
Good night, mother mine.
Is that all you came to say?
You were making a slight noise, remember? I thought perhaps David had gone out of his mind.
Mama, now, what would make you think that?
Oh, I'm bright that way. Well, have a nice Arabian night, you two.
Thank you, we will.
And we inmates down the hall would appreciate it if you kept your festivities down to a low roar.
Anything to oblige, ma'am. A roar. Low roar.
Children. And think your parents now.
You know, that's right. As parents, we should be more dignified.
Why didn't somebody tell me sooner? Off comes the turban. Off comes me ceremonial robes. I am to bed.
With dignity.
Ah, yes, with dignity. My best face forward at all times.
You really going to bed?
I am already there, really.
Oh, wait for me.
Hurry up.
Well, I have to clean up the closet first.
Do it in the morning. It won't run away.
You so sleepy?
Oh, the evening celebration has exhausted me. I am sleepy.
Oh, all right then. Here I am.
And out goes the light. Good night, harem.
Good night, Swami.
Hey, what are you sitting up for?
I was just thinking.
Oh, not again.
David, I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight.
What?
I am not. It's all your fault.
Now, what have I done now?
You did not let me finish what I set out to do.
And what was that?
Clean out my closet.
I'll do it in the morning.
But I can't sleep in the middle of doing the closet.
Well, sleep in bed.
Well, it's too disorderly for me to sleep any place.
You're neurotic.
Probably. I'd rather think I was neat.
Why do you always have to get neat in the middle of the night?
It's the only free time my conscience has.
Hey, come back here. Where are you going?
Clean up the closet, put everything away.
Put everything away. Hey, what? Aren't we ever going to sleep tonight? Bing, dana, hong, dana, hong, dana, hong, dana.
When the youngsters come home from high school, they have a way of heading straight for the icebox. And if there's no Coke on ice, a wail goes up. I'll admit they do make inroads on a case when they bring a crowd of friends home with them, but a case of Coca-Cola still costs only $1. It's one of the few things that hasn't gone up. So why not let your teenagers enjoy themselves and treat their friends?
I still hear all sorts of war yells and commotion coming from David and Claudia's room, Mr. King. Do you have any idea of what's going on?
Certainly. They're going to bed.
It's a very noisy way of doing it.
Well, perhaps they're a little sidetracked.
You mean in the closet?
The old clothes hunt.
Cleaning a closet out is like cutting hair. It's impossible to stop once you've started.
You're so right, Mrs. Brown.
Poor David. He still has a great deal to learn about females.
Particularly the little female called Claudia.
That's a lifetime job. As a matter of fact, he'll learn something else new tomorrow.
About Claudia?
About the hay in her hair.
Haven't noticed it.
You will tomorrow. Till then, Mr. King.
So long, Mrs. Brown. Every day, Monday through Friday, Claudia comes to you transcribed with the best wishes of your friendly neighbor who bottles Coca-Cola. So listen again tomorrow at the same time. And now this is Joe King saying au revoir. And remember, whoever you are, whatever you do, wherever you may be, when you think of refreshment, think of Coca-Cola. For Coca-Cola makes any pause the pause that refreshes. And ice-cold Coca-Cola is everywhere. This broadcast of Claudia was supervised and directed by William Brown Maloney.
August 12th, 1948, Claudia, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. We thank you for making us a part of your day. Hope you will thank this station and support their advertisers, because it is their kindness and courtesy that allows us to be with you each and every time we're here on your favorite radio station. We thank them so much and hope you will as well. If you miss a day on this station, you do not have to miss a single episode of Classic Radio Theater. You can hear them all through my webpage, classicradio.stream. That's classicradio.stream. You can stream the shows on demand. You can get a list of all the applications that we know are carrying our show by a podcast. Also, you can contact me there. You can find all of our social media links. And if you like what we do, you can buy me a coffee. That money goes into acquiring new, rare classic radio theater programs to bring to you here on your favorite radio station. Thank you for tuning in. Please tell all your friends the great radio shows are right here at this spot on the dial. Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox on your favorite radio station.